In a dramatic turn of events that few predicted when Jack Grealish made his blockbuster £100 million switch from Aston Villa to Manchester City in 2021, the Premier League champions are now actively seeking to offload the England international this summer. Sources close to the Etihad Stadium confirm that City have set a transfer deadline to finalize Grealish's departure, with club officials determined to part ways with the player before the start of the 2025-26 season. It is a move that signifies both the ruthless efficiency of Pep Guardiola's title-winning machine and the changing landscape of English football's elite. Grealish's struggles in Sky Blue Jack. Grealish arrived at City amid enormous fanfare. As the most expensive English player in history, the expectations were astronomical. His flair, dribbling ability, and creativity made him one of the most entertaining players in the Premier League during his time at Aston Villa. But at City, surrounded by world-class players and immersed in Guardiola's strict tactical framework, Grealish has struggled to consistently replicate the free-spirited brilliance that defined his Villa career. While Grealish played an important role in the 2022-23 treble-winning campaign, particularly as a hard-working left-winger who contributed defensively and tactically, his attacking output has fallen short of expectations. Across 4 seasons, he has managed only 16 goals and 22 assists in over 140 appearances. A modest return for a player of his pedigree and price tag. Guardiola's tactical shift and Grealish's reduced role. Part of Grealish's diminishing influence stems from Guardiola's evolving tactical blueprint. City's positional play has become increasingly fluid and less reliant on traditional wingers holding the touchline. With the emergence of Phil Foden and the growing importance of Julian Alvarez and Jeremy Doku in the wide roles, Grealish has found his playing time limited. During the 2024-25 campaign, he made just 18 Premier League appearances, starting only 9 matches and contributing 3 goals. Injury setbacks, combined with Guardiola's preference for other options, saw Grealish fall down the pecking order. Moreover, City's pursuit of greater verticality in attack, favoring direct, pacey players who can stretch opposition defenses, left Grealish, a player who thrives on slowing down the game and drawing fouls, as something of a square peg in a round hole. Financial motivation. Balancing the books off the pitch, Manchester City's motivation is clear. With growing scrutiny over Premier League spending and financial sustainability rules, the club is keen to balance their books. Grealish, still carrying significant resale value due to his age, 29, and marketability, represents one of the few high-profile assets City can cash in on without weakening their core squad. A sale could generate funds to support new transfer targets and balance the financial impact of recent spending on Josko Gvardiol, Matheus Nunes, and potential summer incomings such as Eberechi Eze and a new goalkeeper to replace the recently departed Ederson. Sources suggest that City are targeting a sale north of £60 to £70 million, though they accept that recouping the full £100 million they paid to Aston Villa is unlikely given Grealish's mixed spell in Manchester. The transfer deadline. A statement of intent City have reportedly set an internal deadline of mid-August to complete Grealish's transfer, ideally before the Premier League season kicks off. Club officials want the player's future resolved quickly to avoid distractions during pre-season and to provide Guardiola clarity over his squad composition for the upcoming campaign, which includes defending their Premier League crown, Champions League, and competing in the expanded FIFA Club World Cup in the United States. This determination to complete the sale promptly is also a strategic message to potential suitors. Grealish is available, but clubs must act fast and decisively. Possible destinations for Grealish. 1. Chelsea. The Blues have been linked with Grealish in the past and are actively seeking attacking reinforcements after parting ways with Christopher Nkunku and Raheem Sterling. Under Enzo Maresca, who values technical attackers, Grealish could find a system more suited to his strengths. Chelsea's ownership has shown a willingness to invest heavily in marquee signings, and Grealish's profile fits their brand-first recruitment model. Second, Tottenham Hotspur Ange Postecoglou's Spurs are building an attacking side and lack depth in wide creative areas. Grealish could bring experience and flair to a young Tottenham attack, the North London club have the funds available following Harry Kane's sale and remain keen to strengthen their squad for a Champions League return. Third Saudi Pro League Saudi Arabian clubs, flush with cash, are monitoring the situation closely. Al Nassr and Al Ittihad have shown interest in Premier League stars this summer and could offer City a fee close to their valuation, as well as a lucrative personal package for Grealish. 4. Aston Villa. Loan or buyback. A sensational return to Villa Park cannot be ruled out. Unai Emery has turned Villa into Champions League contenders, and bringing back their prodigal son could be both a romantic and strategic move, though Villa's spending priorities may lie elsewhere this summer. 5th Serie A or La Liga? Grealish's technical style could thrive in Spain or Italy, where the game's tempo suits possession-based attackers. While no concrete interest has emerged from Real Madrid, Barcelona, or Juventus, Grealish's representatives are expected to gauge continental interest in the coming weeks. Grealish's perspective. A critical career crossroads. From Grealish's side, the move represents a career-defining moment. Though he has won every domestic honor at City, he has never fully captured the hearts of the Etihad faithful in the way stars like Kevin De Bruyne or Erling Haaland have. Internationally, Grealish has fallen down Gareth Southgate's England pecking order, missing out on a starting role in Euro 2024 and facing stiff competition from younger talents like Anthony Gordon, Cole Palmer, and Bukayo Saka. A summer move, particularly to a team where he is guaranteed regular minutes, could rejuvenate his England ambitions ahead of the 2026 World Cup. City's ruthless evolution. City's stance on Grealish echoes past examples of ruthless squad evolution under Guardiola. Club legends like Leroy Sané, Raheem Sterling, and Gabriel Jesus were all moved on when they no longer fit the tactical plan. Guardiola demands constant evolution and has never hesitated to sacrifice big names for the greater good of the squad dynamic. Behind the scenes, Sporting Director Chiki Begiristain is already working on potential replacements, with links to Crystal Palace's Eberechi Eze, Athletic Bilbao's Nico Williams, and PSV's Johan Bakayoko. What next for Manchester City? City's willingness to sanction Grealish's exit signals another phase of squad refreshment. Having already secured the future of key players like Phil Foden and Erling Haaland, Guardiola is planning for the long term. Targets for the summer window include a new wide attacker with pace and goal threat, a midfield reinforcement depending on departures, a second goalkeeper to replace Ederson, further depth in full-back positions. The club is also preparing for life after Guardiola, with the Catalan expected to leave when his contract expires in 2026. Reshaping the squad now provides Guardiola's eventual successor with a lean, hungry team built for future success. Fans' reaction. Mixed emotions. Grealish remains a popular figure among City fans, appreciated for his personality and work ethic, if not his statistical output. Many supporters will be sad to see a likable character leave, but others acknowledge that football is a results business and that Grealish has not delivered the return on investment expected from a £100 million player. The broader football community, meanwhile, sees this as another example of Guardiola's clinical decision-making, prioritizing team functionality over individual sentiment. Legacy of the £100 million man. Ultimately, Grealish's time at Manchester City will be remembered as a mix of success and frustration. He departs, assuming a deal is completed, as a multiple Premier League winner, Champions League winner, and a key part of City's greatest ever team, yet one who never quite lived up to the creative hype that preceded his arrival. Grealish's story is a cautionary tale about the complexities of adapting to Guardiola's system. Talent alone is not enough. Tactical discipline, adaptability, and ruthlessness define who thrives in Manchester's blue half. Conclusion. Time to move on. With a transfer deadline set and suitors circling, Jack Grealish's Manchester City chapter is drawing to a close. For City, it is an opportunity to reinvest and recalibrate. For Grealish, it is a chance to rediscover joy on the pitch and play a leading role once again. Whether it is Stamford Bridge, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, the Middle East, or an emotional Villa Park reunion, one thing is clear: the next move in Grealish's career could be his most important yet. As Manchester City look to maintain their dominance at the summit of European football, no player, no matter the price tag, is immune from the club's relentless pursuit of perfection.